I recently went to Ulta, hence my little bag. I actually went twice because I got matched for some MAC foundation. I haven't worn MAC in many, 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 many years. So I didn't know what my shade was or anything like that. And you know, at like Sephora, they have that little machine thing. At Ulta, I don't know if they do or if they don't, but I've never seen them use the machine thing to match you up. So I went in with a full face and I took off some of my makeup off the side of my cheek and she matched me that way, but it was way too dark, so I had to go back and get rematched. So I do now have the correct foundation and concealer and powder. And I just want to say, like, this video is just strictly going to be all about MAC. I did get some other things, but I just want to strictly talk about MAC because I feel like the products that I got from MAC, I was like extremely impressed once I got my right shade. So specifically, I just want to talk about these 3 products that I got from MAC. Okay, these 3 products. I got the powder, I got the foundation, and I got the concealer. And I am wearing the powder, the foundation, and the concealer on my face right now, which I do have a filter on, so I do look very filtery, but I'm telling you, their whole formula has completely changed from the last time I wore it, which was many, many years ago, and has gotten better. Like, I just, like, it's like the foundation and the concealer and this powder. So let me tell you. So first off, for my foundation, I am NC60. That's my shade. It looks like this. I'm not going to do a swatch video for you guys. This is just me talking about the products, okay? With this, you do get SPF 15 oil control 24-hour matte foundation, okay? Now, when I applied this to my skin, my first thoughts were it felt very lightweight. It didn't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face. Like, it still doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face when I put this foundation on. But it still does a lot of coverage and gives your skin that smoothing effect, which I was just like, this is crazy. And it has like a certain scent to it. It's like, it's a MAC scent, because even like many years ago when I got MAC, it had a scent, but it's like a clean kind of a scent. And I love that it has SPF in it to protect your skin from the sun. So I was like, that's really cool. So they have changed their formula, and I do love the new formula. So yes, okay, 10 out of 10 for the foundation. Now, I did go ahead and get the concealer. I got NC55. So foundation is 60, concealer is 55. And when I first applied this concealer, this is what my shade looks like. This is what the applicator looks like. At first I was like, I don't know if this is like giving me what I want. But then once I put everything together, like the foundation with the concealer, with the powder, with the contour, because I was already using MAC's contour, but I wasn't using MAC anything else. I was just using the contour. But I'm telling you, when you put the whole kit together, man, it's a whole new world. So I really like the concealer too. It also feels very lightweight. Your skin is like still breathable. Like it's not gonna feel like you've got a bunch of makeup on your face. You're not gonna feel cakey, which I really do love that. Now, what I was highly impressed with, which I'm already impressed with the foundation and the concealer, but the powder. I got medium deep for my powder, and this I will use this powder all over my face, and then I will go into my T-zone and under eye, chin area, and leave some on there to like brighten. And honey, they give you a little MAC powder puff in here. I have never felt a softer powder puff than this one that comes in the MAC powder here. Like, this feels, I mean, just like amazingly soft. And the application of the powder puff with the because the powder, let me show you what the powder looks like. You pull this up and boom, your powder comes out of here. There's a little net. I feel like the way they figured this out, like, this alone, if you don't get anything else from MAC, which you should get it all, get the powder. Because I'm telling you, this powder puff, it's the softest powder puff I've ever used. And it's something about like how they specifically made it that I feel like really gives your skin a smoothing type of effect. Like, I don't know how they figured it out. I don't know what all the formula is. Do they have the ingredients on here? They do. So maybe I'll do another video reading you guys the ingredients for the powder. Maybe it's a combination of the powder and the puff. But I just feel like my skin is skinning when I put this on. And it doesn't feel like I have a lot of makeup on my face. Like, because you know, sometimes like when you put on foundation or concealer, it's like, it looks like it. And it's just, your skin feels very cakey. Not with MAC, honey. Not with MAC. And then MAC is always that girl when it comes to the lip. Like, they always give the best lips, in my personal opinion, even back many years ago when I was buying from them, but even more so now. Especially because they keep, like, I feel like the main girls that people buy a lot, they keep her around. They keep those ones around. So MAC's where it's at. The lipstick that I have on, which besides the green, because the green's eyeshadow, is by MAC. It's 625 Filio Silky Matte. And I think this was when they brought out, I think this is part of the nude shade. But yeah. And then also too, the lip liner that I have on my lips. Yeah. That's Chestnut, honey. By MAC. And I have been using Chestnut like for the past, I don't know if it's been this year that I started using it or if it was last year. It was either the end of last year or I want to say it was like the end of last year into this year. I've been using Chestnut as my lip liner for a lot of my lips, even if it doesn't really go together, just because I love it that much. And you can like really fill in your lip and then put the lipstick on top of it to have it that blend in effect. I didn't do that in this case, but I'm just saying you could do that. But yeah, I just, round of applause to MAC, because she is that girl. And I'm really happy with all of the ingredients, formula, however they did it, however they put it together, however they made it better. It's amazing. Hands down, amazing.